is the fastest ever character in I think any videos or movie who died so fast. Hi everyone. Today I'm going to bring this new channel to walk through you for Hogwarts Legacy, this game. It was new to me because I was, as I said, I was preparing this exam and I need ambience sound for me to be focused. And I thought about Hogwarts Legacy, which is just the perfect game for this. And when I started playing this, I suddenly realized, wow, how I like it. I've been like big fan of Harry Potter, of course, as a lot of you, like from young age to teenage, and I have this game for when it's released. I know it's a little bit strange to begin play a walkthrough like after 2 years of release, for now, but it's really I think it's going to be fun for everybody to watch. So this channel is going to update it once a week and is really going to focus on walkthrough. And so yeah, let's go. As you can see, I just already finalized my character. I built it as trying to be as close to myself. So this time I'm going to be in this game. So in the Hogwarts. And the first thing we are going to do is really to create this character. I have jumped over this customization because it's not too juicy. There's not too much options as in the Sims. Um, it's just the basic stuff, but it still take time. So that's why I jumped it over. It's not fun, but it take time. And now we are just going to give the name to this character. So I'm going to name her probably Ginevra. It's only because gave me latte, right? So last name is going to be latte. So Ginevra Latte, that's her new name. So let's go. Yeah, some of you may also still remember this game. So it was not released too long ago. I think about 2 years.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me.
So this is the prelude to bring you into the background of the game. So it was not at the age when Harry Potter happened. It was like about 150 years ago before Harry Potter story actually began. So it's even before Dumbledore.
It's been when I received your owl, I must say I
best not speak here, Eleazar.
So it's like they got a secret and they have to talk, and we were like a student who joined the Hogwarts by the 5th year, which is very, very rare. I don't know, cause in the background story it said every witch or wizard will receive this letter to get into Hogwarts when they've been registered on the book when they born. I don't know how could you getting enrolled into the Hogwarts at the 5th year. So when I first time played this game, I just feel weird. I have to say, it's not what I expected. Not at all. Like what's our background? Turns out we didn't join the school for 5 years. But yeah, I know there's lots of criticize about this game. And I have to admit, there's lots of flaws, and some of the flaws may be critical, in this game. But to be honestly talk, this is a very fair game for fun, and a fair game for fans too. It satisfied some sort of aspect of needs of fan, like graphic and castle open world. So that's why it's still being welcome.
Just the heading.
And who is your traveling companion?
I want to finish this prelude only because I want to let
Yes, sir.
anybody who
Starting
never
school
played this
festival.
game to know what happened.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts.
But I began to question here, like if you got a flying carriage to the Hogwarts, why bother to take the train? Do English people have this obsession about trains? Because I read mysteries novels. I know they have these obsessions about train. Tell me about it.
Exceptional teacher.
I love trains, but not that too much.
Gifted.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is
A dragon.
significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was
Something
the last
already
note she
looked
sent
in
me,
the mystery of
Eleazar.
Da Vinci,
It
right?
came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence.
The Code of Da
But she had to
Vinci.
get rid
That's
of
the
it
name
quickly
of the movie.
to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open
Or
it.
Da Vinci's
Whatever
Code.
magic
I cannot
text
remember
this is
exactly,
powerful
but
indeed.
yeah, I watched the movie.
It looks like goblin.
Uh,
That symbol.
it's
What's that
fine.
glow?
I can only see that.
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
No matter how many times I've been watched this, I even still don't remember the name of that guy, and he died. He's the fastest ever character in any videos or movie who died so fast. I mean, literally. I think his name began by O, and other things I really could not remember.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Helps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Okay, of course, as old RPG players, we of course drink lots of potions. That's what we do. We bring, we drink.
George. I can't believe he...
Oh, his name is George. Poor George, of course. But he's still the fastest dying character in any video or movies or books I ever seen.
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touched it.
Is this referring to Portkey game? Or Portkey game? Oh, Portkey game came from there.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you...
Yeah, Portkey game doing all the game for Harry Potter,
We've no
for
idea
Warner
what needs
Brothers,
this port key. Or why.
including cell phone game. Yeah, but that's where we start. We only have one wand, and we are at here. Oh my gosh. I still love
How
it.
far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands. He was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been
This
the
is
day
gorgeous.
either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Okay,
Step.
so now we need to find our way to Hogwarts. In this deserted island with apparently deserted chapel.
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few.
I have to say,
Time.
Warner Brothers really need to think carefully about the word,
Hogwarts
Harry
Castle was
Potter
built
word.
by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic.
Because they are mentioning ancient magic right now, and it's never been mentioned in any book of Harry Potter series.
To do with that search. Ah, there's the path down
And
below.
even not in the Magical Animals movie series. That's, you have to admit, it's super strange.
Sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world.
Even though they say disappeared from Wizarding World, it's still strange.
What really matters is the one who wields it.
What is that?
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
So that's our basic attack. Yeah, just a little bit tutorial how you change target. And about the basic attack. You can see now we can mark on this jar. As most of RPG doing, of course we attack on those jars to get possibly anything. Even though I questioning there might, I don't think there's anything because we are still in the prelude mode. Oh, another jar. Yeah, just for practice is not bad.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
Is this real? Like wizard can fix things such giant? I guess it really depends on your power. But I don't think they could fix anything like with real life like this, right? You cannot restore any life. Yeah, you can see I'm basically crazily attacked everything. Why play RPG game? This is always one of my annoying, but used thing to do. I scan the ground.
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Well, it looks like an abbey, I would say. Okay, it's telling me that's how we look in the map. Hold left Alt to toggle press the objective details and continue. But yeah, it looks like an abbey.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Okay. That's one spot. So yeah, this game, Hogwarts Legacy, is an open world. An open world RPG usually means that you get right to really exploring. And so puzzle have multiple side quests.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
But yeah, we are really not in the open world right now. We are still in the prelude. But you can begin to take the flavor of, now you are freely running around to explore this deserted abbey. That's going to be a frequent thing to do in this game, in later game.
That enchanted crystallized stone again.
Oh.
But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room now?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Snape? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
Apparently, I think Professor Fingal, he's a Gryffindor. I think. He was. He's not now. Okay. So we are not going to be in this scenario anymore. So let's just observe. So this is the bank. Wizard Bank.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Yeah, this is Gringotts. But
Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then.
But yeah, as my spoil alert, we will never be able to back in this scenario again, I think. Except from the prelude.
After you.
But yeah, you can see they made quite an awesome job to recreate everything. That's one of the reasons it's a quite good fans food. As an RPG, it's just fine. You know, reach the standard of fine. But as a fans game, it is this. It is not the top of shell as you imagine what is going to happen, but yeah, it's satisfied, I would say 85% of your imagination. So yeah, that's okay. And it's one-time purchasing, so it's worth the price, it's worth your time. As you can see, I've already finished one time of the game. I still come back for grabbing, you know, all the resources, material, experience, ambience sound, everything. It's just always new. I remember when Warner Brother firstly be trying to have this adventurous RPG PC game for Harry Potter. It's probably in the 3rd year. I mean, so Azkaban, that one, I used to play that a lot. Spending my time to wandering around in that Hogwarts too.
On your way.
And apparently then they realized there is a hotkey of the series of Harry Potter game. It is exploring Hogwarts. And after several years of exploring Hogwarts and then realized Hogwarts is not enough for fans now, so they began to adding the closer villages and expanding the, you know, open worlds. Anyway, I do hope they could open up London in this game, which they didn't. They never. The only London you ever think is from the very first beginning of the Prelude. And anyway, here we are in the vault. Yeah, I will not talk too much about the storyline, because I don't want to be a spoiler. But I will talk more about game itself and how I feel about it, why I think it's an advantage or disadvantage.
In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 yet until today.
This looks really great.
Thank you for your help.
Okay, still old thing. Before we get inside, we really search the ground. See? If you don't search, you will miss this. And you will miss money. Oh, to be for mentioning, I will use money cheat in this game. Cause this time I'm not playing game. I'm focused. As I said, I've finished the whole storylines. It's really about to walk us through of scenarios. So I'm not going to waste the time on gaining money.
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you might...
The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio perhaps.
Revelio!
Yes, a revealing charm.
We are going to use that tons,
Let's
a
see
lot.
what we're missing, shall
You
we?
will hear me, Revelio,
Ready?
Revelio.
And focus.
So this is this game's system, how to learn spell. So basically your mouse control where this blue spot going. And our main task is to finish drawing this shape by mouse. So if you pro a controller is another way, but I'm really playing on PC, so that's really about how you control your mouse. And those keyboard is really boost for you to increase the speed of this blue light. So there is going to have a red light to chasing us. We cannot get chased or we are field. So like this, see the red light, and we boost up, turn around, and we learn it. Still, I mean, I understand they create this
I
way
saw something.
to
Move a
make
bit
you
closer
learn,
and try again.
participate in learning of spells, but still you feel like this is a one-time thing, and they even don't say you need to practice to increase your skill, not at all. So it doesn't feel like you were learning in Hogwarts at all. Doesn't feel like that at all. But I have to say, yeah, it's maybe considering of being convenient. Because if you repeatedly study, it may become a burden for some of the player. So I can understand.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way
I have
out
to
of here.
say, I
What do
fear
you
of
mean,
dark.
earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I fear of dark.
I do.
I don't like this
But to
scenario
what end,
at
I
all.
can't say. Stay close. There will be no separating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
So, Dr. Fig basically saying that we are still in the Gringotts, but we don't know where we are, and it doesn't show on map. And it's except that those columns is all dark in here. I'm really fear of
I
dark.
see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
I have really bad experience about this. What is this?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes,
Oh.
sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only
Or
as a
dear
reflection
old
on the
friend,
floor.
we all meet this thing again and again and again and again. But
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
okay, another spell to learn. So Lumos. The same old thing. Now we learned Lumos, we can really cast it on our spell. So you can see mine is showing 1, 2, 3, 4, and R as Revelio. You can set this up for your convenience, how you feel comfortable to control this. I've been playing League of Legends, so I've been comfortable with QWER key set. But QWER cannot be used in here because we use W for forward, and Q for something else. So that's why I moved 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just a little bit above QWER, right? But you can set up.
Lumos.
Well
So
done.
at this, I can really cast the spell by just pressing a key.
It does follow the light.
And it's become alive! We asked. So, yeah, I barely use this protection. But yeah, we are going to use this right now. Just some basic attack, and use Protestile to block all the attacks. When you are being marked, it's easy peasy. Just remember, don't press it when you are not marked, because it's got CP. But yeah, you can see it's not very challenging for RPG.
Professor?
Okay.
Professor Pig,
My nightmare!
where are you? This isn't good.
This isn't good. It is not.
Lumos.
Okay, at least we got Lumos.
Where am I supposed to go?
Okay, so this ancient magic
What's happening?
is leading us
The
to
wisps of
somewhere.
magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
This feel much better when you got a company, even though it's just some bright
That's
dots.
where they lead me.
Oh, and when you just trying to imagining what's going to happen next, Warner Brother put you into the same scenarios again.
Lumos.
So you can begin to feel like this is really
I suppose I'm on my own this time.
This is really a tutorial to teach you how to fight.
Lumos.
And this time we need to do 3 times, I think. Oh no. So if we do this, it's only 1 time, and we have to make sure. Okay. Yeah, like that.
I'm going to have to fight.
And remember to cast the protector only when you are marked. Okay, it's just another tutorial. It's going to stupefy them, but it really doesn't matter. You already remember that. See, you even don't need to look at it. Just a reaction. When you get it, it's just easy. So yeah, you can feel like that. Compared to other RPG game like Elden Ring, this is like kids play. This is like totally kids play, but the focus point is not here because I can understand when they developing the games, they would say, okay, maybe we make it too hard for most of the game player, for the fans, because this is a fans game. You don't want to be like super hard for your fans, because fans is not here for fight. Some of the fans maybe, like me, but Yeah, it's telling you how to speed up. Um, but some of the fans they really don't like to fight, you know. So they try to make it like easy. The effect is cool, graphic is good. Okay, so we are now into a strange place where we are. What is this? A little bill for memory, I think?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin.
Yeah, that's a pensive.
That is a pensive for viewing memories.
I think I did a quite good job on recruiting myself in the game, right? I know I didn't use an Asian face, but I have to say their Asian face is too stereotyped. And I'm not that kind of stereotype. So it's
Follow my lead.
yikes. Yeah, it's still background introduction. That's what we saw in that Abbey, the seer. He's creating this space by just waving the wand. And here's another person. He looks like a merchant from The Sims Medieval. I'm honestly talking.
The path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
So that was a trio for us. I have to say that was an easy one. So this, no more talk. Spell alert. No more talk.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
I have to say it's a little bit hot in here.
Are the key to understanding why. Someone's coming.
I don't know, but sir...
Trying to not influence on my mind.
Ramrock.
So here is our evil guy, or rebel in this game, I guess.
Beginning to think no one was ever going to visit
Rackham's
Rackham's Vault.
Vault. Rackham.
No need for that. Just give me whatever.
So I guess that seer is named Rackham.
Bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Oh, poor guy. He's going to...
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't
I have no patience for traitors. Now,
Voldemort is really,
here will be more helpful.
you know, compared to this. So is ancient magic now fighting? Yeah, I think. Wow. It looks very cool, I have to say. But not really like from Harry Potter series, right? It looks like more neon age. But I guess are we getting into another fight now? Oh, I just realized one thing. We didn't scan that room! Ugh. There must have some chests.
Are you all right?
And I didn't scan that room. I get
Never
too
seen so
rushed.
powerful a goblin.
Yikes.
He's wholly unaffected by my magic.
I hate this.
Where are we?
I hate it every time one made a mistake.
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
So yeah, at the end of the prelude, we successfully get into Hogwarts, but in some mysterious way. That the train just arrived, basically the same time as us. But still, oh, it looks a little bit different because you remember there's a bridge from that courtyard in the movie, right? But yeah, here we are. It's still very beautiful to look at it. Okay, so... Oh, it's not a method. Oh my gosh. I always thought my computer died. Because as I said, I got this computer about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and it was the Top Gear at the time. But how technology renewed is super fast, and I'm so left behind of nowadays technology and nowadays games.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
And I really doesn't feel necessary to really begin to buying a new computer now because it's just to keep renewing. But yeah, here we are at the sorting ceremony, and we are the last students, and they doing this eye exchange is super fun.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Black. He's Sirius Black's great-great-grandfather, I think. You can look at the assembly. He's a cunning version of Sirius Black.
Complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, here we are. This feels so good. We really got our own sorting ceremony, and I'm prepared.
Mr. Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Okay. That must feel like a cat sitting on your head.
A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Don't ask me how I know this.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Well, to be
To
honest.
exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Okay, I've been assigned to Gryffindor, but I know the reason. Some people may ask me, like, is this really matter? Like, how you choose or how you react in the prelude is going to influence on which house you're going to be assigned or assorted? The answer is no. Not any deal. It's purely random thing for which house you being assigned, because you can choose a different house below there. So anyway, you are going to get into your ideal house anytime. But for me, it's always Gryffindor. It's because I'm in the wizardly world and I have the test and I'm pure Gryffindor. So that's the reason why. Um, I've been finished. As you can see today, I'm wearing Slytherin green today. It's only because I've finished the Gryffindor game from very beginning to the very end. And I have no plan to play Gryffindor game once again because I've been familiar with how that's going and everything. And I have another thought is I'm going to share with you in the next episode. But yeah, so this time I'm going straight to Slytherin.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
Growing sense of ambition and really functional, that could work too. And as I said, it's really not big influence on here, to be honest. And it cast no influence on the storyline anyway. So yeah, let's just accept the house. It's just the influence on which common room you are going to look at. Because you really cannot get into other people's common room by any means. Unless you apply bugs and glitches, which I strongly not recommend it.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Yeah, no Quidditch in this game. When I was playing this game, I could not understand why, even though in the later game, I could not understand why there's no Quidditch match. Until recently, they just renewed an individual Quidditch game to separately buy. Then I understand why. Because the Warner Brothers don't want you to taste the flavor of Quidditch too early. I only read part of the news about the new game Quidditch Reese and something, but I think it's really about. It looks like 2K, the game 2K. You build up a career as a sport star.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
So this is Professor Weasley. I guess they set up this game about 150 years ago before Harry Potter, but still they trying to collect your memory here. So they trying to use some familiar names.
But one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Aspiration. That looks so cool. That's why it is a very good fans game.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
I will. You can see the whole scenario is just perfect. Okay, so now we wake up in our dorm.
Better head to the common room.
In Slytherin common room, and I think I will close this episode today because we've been recording a whole time. That's the longest prelude I ever seen in any game. It took me 52 minutes till now to finish all of the prelude. So from now to later, it already depends on our controlling and what we do now. But still, let's finish today's episode, and we are going to start to exploring Hogwarts in the next episode. Hope you will like this new channel. And if you love my company or you love my video, you can always leave a comment or like my video and subscribe. It's always a motivation for me to keep updating. But thank you for watching. See you next time.